So I'll take them sons and them daughters and make full use of them, put them to work, man.
Yeah, that is in a record, but the players can get benefit, yo.
Can
benefit more, right?
I have one explicit here. This is Judges 10, verse 10. And the children of Israel cried unto the Most High, saying, We have sinned against thee, both because we have forsaken our power, and also served Baalim. And the Lord said unto the children of Israel, Did not I deliver you from the Egyptians, and from the Amorites, and from the children of Ammon, and from the Philistines, the Zidonians also, and the Amalekites, and the Maonites did oppress you, and he cried to me, and I delivered you out of their hand. Yet ye have forsaken me, and served other gods. Wherefore I will deliver you no more. Go and cry unto the gods which ye have chosen. Let them deliver you in the time of your tribulation.
Exactly, and the Lord will get ready to come. I tell you that again, yo. The Lord basically will get ready to tell these people that could go and cry to your false idols, yo. Cry to those where they worship, yo. Because guess what? And the same thing, you know. The whole thing, the whole idolatry thing we're talking about, they want somebody. Not conventional Christians. We don't go into church and we don't read other books outside of the Bible. Yes, we are following what Christ did. Yes. So the whole thing of idolatry, despite how the Lord deliver with people time and time again, right? And it's recorded. People still believe that, look, there's a better God out there than the God that we already have. No matter how far would people be, no matter how presumptuous them be. Right? And we basically go back to the world. But we see how, as we say, we see how the beneficial to serve the Most High, and we see how it's unbeneficial to serve other idols, yo. Case and point, the society we're living in today. Right? Continue.
Baruch chapter 6. Start at 8 again.
No one, start with my level.
Alright. Verse 9. And taking gold as it were for a virgin that loveth to go gay, they make crowns for the head of their gods. Sometimes also the priests convey from their gods gold and silver and bestow it upon themselves.
Hey, exactly. You have a lot of people worshiping these idols, and then can't let them go, them say them to sacrifice. Hey, one example, these so-called churches, yo, where everybody come, tithes are offering. Yeah man, I Lord they serve. But guess what? When the tithes are offerings go, pastor take care and him do all the mush. If you have somebody in a church who basically short on the light bill or can't find food to eat, pastor not take out the money out of the tithes and offering and give whosoever give back to the church. Because really that's one of the main reasons why in the ancient Israel tithes and offerings to show you the priest will do the service. Yes, he might do the service. So naturally you have to take care of the priest and can continue serving the Lord if one himself come right to how them do it. But at the same time, part of used to go to the poor as well. How many pastors really use them tithes and offerings and go back to the congregation? So that's one example of how even the priests and these idols take the so-called offering and bestow it upon themselves. Right?
So you are saying that tithes and offerings not supposed to be taken from people?
No, we're not saying that. We're saying that the concept that the regular churches, the way all them do it, that's not how it's supposed to be done. First of all, even if it be a priest, but then, if them are saying them according to the Bible, you have to be of the tribe of Levi to be a priest.
Yeah, but we're not dealing with priests now because the only priest is the Most High God.
That's how the scripture said.
So you don't know that?
The scripture said that, yes or no?
Yes, the scripture said that.
You see what he said, the son of the Most High is the priest, not a more correct. The Most High is not the priest. The priest serve the Most High. So the Most High is not a priest.
Why the Most High is not a priest?
So you have exactly, and then and you have him priests.
What I want
The tithes and offerings supposed to help sustain the priests as well as the poor. It's not a thing where you basically just keep on things onto yourself and say, alright, you have to do this so you can tithe. No.
You collect the tithes and offering, and you say when the church have a problem, you look into that person's problem, and if they need money to help them, how would you issue that money to the person?
You understand the service of a priest?
No, tell me.
The service of a priest, one of the main service, is for the sacrifice. No, in the ancient time, the priest, if you are one priest, I have people that come in daily, I give sacrifice, right? By the time they go find people farm and do this, do that, and it's something them do from morning till evening. And one thing like today, we see the pastor come on Sunday, him go and preach a sermon, and the rest of the week, he do some little something, couple hours out of the day, and then go to boom sit. But no, the work was continuous. Them light the incense, them you have the singers, them play instrument, all of that start from morning till night. They literally never have the time to do nothing at all. So hence, the Most High make sure they are part of the sacrifice go onto them, because guess what? Them not have the time to go do the farming or the commerce and all that to get into themselves. But they usually have a youth suspect when basically the stores come in and have a certain amount. If the poor come by, then give unto them as well.
So, all right, in that organization, you think that you would be able to support
the system that was, if the laws of the Heavenly Father was in place, yes. So basically, that went all boiled down to you. You have, as you said, these modern day priests are upon the basically sacrifices of them so-called God unto themselves, right? Which if it's a case of, if me, I speak as a man, if me I want God, I'm realizing my priests, them take my sacrifice. I'm going to kill them. I say I speak as a man.
What about the Catholic Church?
Right?
The priests were in the Catholic Church. What about them?
Them now, the scriptures now have nothing to do with that. The way how scriptures, you see, we see modern day people run the thing now, or how it's supposed to run, are two different ways.
Like how you described it a while ago, so our priests were, them really angle money and service condition.
Them the sacrifice?
Of course, them the sacrifice.
What kind of sacrifice? Them a kill goat, them a take goat and kill and burn back altar and something.
Remember that Jesus came and that out. Them blood sacrifice and go on again. Him do that.
So what the function of the priests to do?
Well, our priests in the Catholic Church, them use them sacrifice the host, the bread and the wine and consecrate it.
And the Bible says you're supposed to do that?
Yes.
Sure.
Yeah. Then Jesus
Which
will do it the
scripture?
Lord's Supper.
You know the difference between the don't confuse the Passover service with what the Catholic do. What they call that?
But they tell the sacrifice.
No.
They tell the sacrifice.
Communion and the Passover are two different things. As a matter of fact,
Communion is a part of the Passover.
no. The way how them do it is more this what they have the council and I say where the infusing or the eating of God.
Remember us talk about the one we're quoted in Matthew, where him say, eat this bread as it's my body which is given for you, and drink it. It's a part of the Passover service.
Yes.
Yeah, so you're supposed to do it at the time of the Passover.
Only that time alone.
That's when you do it. You do it at the Passover in remembrance of the Lord.
Right.
Because the Passover should be kept in awe. Do you keep the Passover? Because the Passover should be... No, the Passover is kept once a year. And you keep the communion, as I call it, as a remembrance of the sacrifice what the Lord make for the children of Israel. Because really and truly, what him do is him sacrifice himself so the punishment of sin passed over with. So it's the same concept. Right? So it's not that we're free from sin and we're free from keeping the law, but we're free from the punishment of it. We're under grace. But yet still we rehearse the the righteous acts. So as much as possible, we try to keep the laws. Hence we wear the garment with the fringes and the border of blue, and this represent the law. Hence we try to keep a beard. You know, we keep the Passover, we keep the Day of Atonement. We don't commit adultery. Seeing, we don't kill, we don't steal. Seeing, we don't eat certain things. Yes, we keep the Sabbath as much as is possible. No, today's not the Sabbath. Seeing, Sunday evening to Monday evening, you know. It changes every month depending on when the new moon come into play. The new moon is the first Sabbath for the month, and they count 7 days, the next Sabbath, 7 days, the next Sabbath, 7 days, the next Sabbath, until the next new moon come in and inform me when is the next Sabbath. So the Sabbath go according to the moon. No, that's not how they do it.
That's say how the scriptures say two things, and how people do things are two different things. Because the people, one of the main ignorance of our people and why certain things used to be done. I remember say, oh, back then in slavery, they just give us some doctrine and say, look here, a son is supposed to follow the Bible. And people just follow it as based off the traditions of men, and it does. Then say, oh, tell a lie long enough, and it become true. So people just follow blindly. Blindly, people just follow. And that's why earlier we started with the precepts and look, we have the most I agree with pastors far from what art.
This is Matthew 15 verse 7. Ye hypocrites, well did Isaiah prophesy of you, saying, this people dread nigh unto me with their mouth, and honoreth me with their lips, but their heart is far from me. But in vain they do worship me, teaching for doctrines the commandments of men.
So a lot of people you see in a church right now, they worship the Lord in vain. Because they follow the what? The commandments of men. They follow the rudiments of men, the traditions of men.
But that we get from
But everything we're out here today, you know where we get it from?
Where you get it from?
The same Bible everybody has in their hands.
But you still have a leader though. You still have a, you know, have a
Yeah,
leader.
but we are trying, you're saying that we get like that is an excuse. No?
Not an excuse, but that
No, that is not an excuse. If you have the scriptures for yourself, you study to show yourself a proof.
Yeah, me try to read it for myself still, but that we get from we are able to pick it up.
No, it no matter what man say, matter what the Bible say. You can't have the Bible, right? And you can't have the Bible and the Bible say, look here, up means a jump, to jump. For example, when we say the Bible say up is to jump. And somebody come to us and say, no, up is to fly. If you have the Bible for yourself, you say, no, you can't say that because the Bible right in the Bible says up means to jump. So it's not supposed to matter what you've been told. Right? You measure it up back with the scriptures. Hey, as a matter of fact, get Acts.
You say something right. You learn the wrong way from your young, right? But it's not an excuse. But this is why this is the purpose why we come out here, right? And why men before we in our footsteps do the same thing, right? Read Lamentation first.
This is Lamentation chapter 2 and verse 14. Thy prophets have seen vain and foolish things for thee,
Right?
and they have not discovered thine iniquity, to turn away thy captivity, but have seen for thee false burdens and causes of punishment.
Yeah, so the prophets, meaning the pastors are supposed to lead the people, them don't teach you the right. Them not teach us to look here, leave off sin or leave off the corruption of this world. But instead them tell you false banishes, right? Them tell you foolishness. So that you don't hear, you don't know the truth. But this is what the Lord said. Right? You find it out?
This is Jeremiah chapter 3 verse 15.
Right.
And I will give you pastors according to mine heart,
Right.
which shall feed you with knowledge and understanding.
So this is why we come out. We come out to push the truth. Right? So the elect of our people who are born to hear the truth will wake up from the